Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Whoa, we have a very special treat. I think this is going to be a pretty good beer. It's from the Oxbow Brewing Company. They're located in Newcastle, Maine. Oh, yes, indeed. This is the Sap House, described as a smoked lager brewed with maple syrup. That's pretty interesting, huh? Checks in at 7% alcohol by volume, and this was brewed in January 18th of 2021. Now, it says here on the can that it's good for 1 year from the date of canning, so we're well within the confines of that 1 year. I still wouldn't be worried about it, though, because this is in a can, and it's a lager, so it's not going to go bad like an IPA or a pale ale would. No, you don't have to worry too much about these. This style right here. All right, let's go ahead and put it into this lovely footed Pilsner style glassware that I just washed and rinsed. Quite lovely. I watched a guy the other day on YouTube. Won't say. Yeah, I have respect for people, no doubt. Man, that was the filthiest glassware. He had two different beers at the same time. And that was the filthiest glassware because the bubbles were clinging everywhere. And I wrote him a message. I said, man, if you went in a bar, would you want your beer served like that? No, no. And then, so I wrote him back. I said, so why do you do it to yourself? Very dark color. Now you can see some ruby down here at the bottom, but it didn't pour out ruby. But it looks a little bit ruby-esque. It has a very light tan colored head on there. And that head doesn't look like it's going to stick around for a long time. Let's see if we can pick up some of that maple syrup that's in here. Definitely. Excuse me, I'm still getting over that allergy breakout from 2 weeks ago. My gosh, it's been 2 weeks. Hey, at least I can still smell and taste, which are very closely related, and I'm going to talk about it on my cheap-ass beer reviews. Can't wait, huh? Yeah, all right, hey, let's see what else we can pick up in here. Man, I'm just getting that smoky aroma and that maple syrup. You can definitely smell something sweet in here. Hey, let me thank the brewers there at Oxbow in Maine for all the hard work they put into brewing this batch of beer. And cheers to everybody at home, no doubt. Wow, that is definitely smoky. Puts me in mind of the Rosh beer. Yeah, from Germany. Not quite that smoky, but it's up there, no doubt. Leaving that smoked feeling on my tongue. That's all I'm picking up right now. A little bit of dryness to this beer. It's very low carbonation on this beer. Nice body, though. Nice medium to full-bodied mouthfeel on this beer. Man, this will go with a variety of smoked foods, no doubt. Smoked meats, smoked cheeses. Yeah, this beer would be right at home with any of that. Even a backyard barbecue. And I'm talking about the old-fashioned kind where you put the wood on the fire. Yeah, get that smokiness from the grill. Yeah, that's what this would go well with. I don't care too much for those propane grills. Yeah, we had an apple orchard on our property growing up, and so my dad would put me in charge of finding some dead apple wood that had already fallen off the tree and it was dry, and bring that on up, baby, and we'd have our cookout. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not this modern stuff. Get a bunch of charcoal briquettes, or you get the propane gas. Nah, the old-fashioned kind, baby. Cheers to that. This is a very rich, full-bodied beer, medium to full-bodied, not completely full-bodied, but it's something that I'm going to take my time with and sip on. This is the kind of beer that I don't want to drink straight away, especially at 7% alcohol. Take your time, enjoy the beer. I see so many guys on YouTube. They got a 4-minute beer review, and the beer is gone by the end of the 4 minutes. What's the purpose in that? Craft beer is for taking your time with. You enjoy it. There's no difference these days between a fine glass of wine and a fine glass of beer. You certainly wouldn't drink a glass of wine in 4 minutes. Well, or maybe you would. I don't know. Hmm. Man, that is good. That is super good. Again, from the Oxbow Brewing Company out of Maine, the Sap House. Lovely maple flavors and smokiness in there that you'll sure to enjoy, my friends. Hey, I tell you one thing, life is short, you gotta be happy, and that includes drinking great craft beers like this one right here, baby. Cheers to that. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer: I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, best damn beer shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.